Hello everyone, I am Fakruz. And I'm Murtaza. Today we are going to talk about something that can change the way we work with fixed streaming. This technology is called editor streaming. We will do a series of live streaming on debugging fixed streaming code in the browser. Today we'll start with very basic thing how you can set up editor streaming in your browser. So, without any delay, let's start. Murtaza, are you ready?
Yes, let's go. Okay, so welcome everyone. As you know, picture streaming gives you the ability to stream an Unreal application or game. But did you know you can also stream your full editor using the same technology? Editor streaming allows remote access to Unreal Editor through a web browser while keeping full capabilities of both pixel streaming and Unreal Editor. So, why is it useful? The first use of it is a quick in editor debugging. So let's say your app is being controlled by both touch and gamepad and mouse and keyboard, or in case you're using Pixel streaming messaging system. In those messages, a simple typo can stop your application from working correctly. So if you quickly use the editor streaming, you can make your changes live and see how your application is going to perform in Pixel streaming in matter of seconds. Next use case is for team collaboration. For example, let's say you are going to show the work that you have done to a lead developer, to a client that you have, and you know packaging your project, uploading it, and getting the process of getting feedback can be quite lengthy. By using this feature, you can do it again in matter of seconds. But for today's video, we are only going to show how we can set up and start your editor streaming. For the use cases, we will be covering those in the next videos. One more thing, we have a Discord channel, which you can find a link to this Discord channel in the description of this video. Feel free to join us and tell us what you need, what should we cover in the next videos. We will be very happy to hear from you. So without further ado, let's go to a live demo of how it is done. Okay, so I have made a project here. So a simple Unreal project called YT project, and I have it open here. So in this project, the first thing I'm gonna do is enable the pixel streaming plugin. So let's search for pixel streaming. Now you'll see there are two plugins. It really doesn't matter which one of these you enable, but always remember to enable only one. If you enable both of them together, your engine or your packaged app will most likely crash. So only enable one of these. It doesn't matter which one. I'm gonna enable pixel streaming, the first version now. Let's restart it. And while my engine is restarting, let's go back to finding a signaling server. So to find the signaling server, you can go to your Unreal Engine installation. So by default, it is installed in C program files, Epic Games. So if I come to Epic Games and then UE5, I select the version of Unreal that I want. Then Engine, Plugins, Media, Pixel Streaming, Resources, and Web Servers. So here you'll find the full files. But we only need one of these. So this get psservers.bat. We'll only copy this one. And let's go back to our desktop and make a new folder here. That should do it. Now, when you click on this, a command prompt will open and it will download a bunch of files. So once you have all of the files, you'll come to the signaling web server. Then you'll go to platform scripts. Then based on your operating system, if you're on Windows, you'll go to CMD folder and click this start.bat. So the first time you open this, it will take quite some time, but since I have already opened it once, it is ready quite fast. So when you see the last line here, which is saying HTTP server listening on port 80, it doesn't matter which port it says. The only thing that we care about is listening for a streamer connection and HTTP server listening. So this means that your um, signaling server is ready to accept connections and to start your streaming. If you see something else, some kind of error, one thing that could happen is if you move these files, for example, if I come to this signaling server folder and rename it to something else and say, for example, I don't know, 2, signaling server 2, you can, your signaling server can stop working. So you need to repeat the process again. So let's not do that and make sure that now we can see that our signaling server is running. Let's get back to Unreal Editor. We have finished restarting. Now, to start the stream, I have installed my signaling server on my own PC. So what I'll do is that I'll go to the use remote signaling server, and for the address, I'll type WS followed by the address, which is 127.0.0.1, and the port is 8888, which you can also see here. So a streamer connection on port 8888. So I'm gonna start streaming. We can either do level editor or full editor. If we select level editor, only the viewport screen will be streamed. But if you select full editor, the entire screen will be streamed. So I'm gonna select full editor, and what you will see here in the Unreal log is that you will see the text is written saying connected to SS followed by the address that he put there. So as soon as you see connected to SS or connected to signaling server, it means that your connection is successful and now you're ready to stream. So to start the streaming, I'll go to the IP address that I just, the IP address of my local host, which is 127. Oh, I bet I forgot to. So 127.0.0.1. And if I start the streaming, I can have both of these side by side. So if I make any changes in my browser, the same change happens in Unreal. And if I make changes in Unreal, the same change happens in browser. I can do all sorts of stuff, control everything, or come here and change some values. Basically, any kind of control that you have in Unreal Engine is available here. But there's a problem. What if I want to stream my editor over the internet? So here is my IP address. I'm gonna go to this website for finding my IP address, and this is the one. So I'm gonna ask Fakhrul to enter this IP address in his browser and see what's going on. Fakhrul, will you do that, please?
Okay, I have copied his IP address and we'll see. Okay, let me access it. Oh, this site can't be reached. Using Murtaza's IP address, I can't access the remote control under it.
Exactly. So the reason this happens is because this IP address is not does not exactly belong to me. It belongs to my ISP, and there are multiple layers between my ISP and myself. So this IP address specifically doesn't show anything useful, and nobody can really connect to it. But if we wanted to do the pixel streaming over the internet, there is a free service which gives us that ability, and it is called Eagle 3D Streaming. Fakhrul, why don't you go to Eagle 3D Streaming and show us how it can be done?
Okay, before moving into the implementation, I have learned it from Eagle 3D streaming documentation. We will provide it in the in our description. Let's start. I have going to Eagle 3D streaming. Here you can see the control panel. Then go to the utilities section. Then go to remote editor streaming tab, and then try remote editor control. Let's go ahead. I copy it and send it to Murtaza.
Okay, I got the URL. Now I'll go to the same procedure, use remote signaling server, and in the signaling server URL, I'll paste the address that I got from Fafro. Now I'll stream full editor. Again, when it happens correctly, you'll see that connected to signaling server, WS prod3.eagle3d streaming. And back to you, Fafro.
Yeah, if everything is okay, you will see the play button here. Just click the play button, and here we go. You can see the uh, editor, Unreal editor, and control it from here. Let's try. Uh, yeah, you can see I can move the components.
Thank you, Fahol. That was perfect. Before we wrap this up, you can find the documentation on Eagle 3D streaming website, which explains how they do the remote editor streaming. Also, you can join our Discord server, where we are waiting for you to come give us some suggestions for the next videos, what you're looking for, or if you are facing any problems with pixel streaming, feel free to ask us and we will be happy to answer any of your questions. That's all for me. Thank you guys so much for joining us today, and goodbye from me. Patrol,
Okay, Murtaza, thank you. Thank you everyone for joining, and we will see you in the next video. And also, don't forget to tell us what you are expecting from us. Okay, goodbye, everyone.
goodbye. Have a nice day.